Okay, so we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to use our new online expense reimbursement system. One of the first things you want to do is take your receipts, take a picture of them, make sure they get saved. You take a picture, you want to get them onto your computer. I like to send an email to do that from my iPhone and take the pictures and send them over to my email. So I've done that. And so now I'm going to go to my receipts here. And so here's my first receipt. So this was made out to Boy Scouts of America for $200. I write on here the category, summer camp, and this is registration. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this snipping tool. And you could also, because I have, multiple receipts, I'm going to put them in one document. And that makes it much easier to because in our system it only allows one file, so you can't upload multiple files. So if you have multiple receipts that are large or you want to put them in a file, if you can take a picture that includes your receipts and they're viewable, then that works fine. So you only need that one picture. So I'm going to just use my snipping tool here and grab that. So this is making a copy of it. I am going to go to this untitled document and I will paste it in here. So paste my picture in, hit return. I'm going to call this expense reimbursement in 2019 0719. And so that's now saved automatically. I'll just click down here. So now go to my next receipt. This one is Meyer 4321. It's for young women. Game night refreshments. So I'm going to just use my snipping tool again, just grab the relevant portion of that receipt, go to my expense reimbursement, and paste that in, hit return. Next, I've got a receipt from Kroger. This is a young men's combined activity. So snipping tool, new, get a picture of my receipt, go to my Google Doc. You can use Word, PowerPoint, whatever, but you want to, if you have multiple receipts, you want to get it into one file. So I hit return, and I got one more receipt I'm putting on this expense report. This is Joanne for activity days, 2143. So again, write down the category on here, makes it easy, and the amount. Those are the two critical things, and purpose if you have one. So gonna make a snip of that. Get my receipt, go over here, expense reimbursement, and paste it in. So there's my 4 receipts. So now it's all in with Google Docs. It's automatically saving it. So I'll know that I want to look for expense reimbursement 2019 0719. So I can close that file. And now I'm going to go over to here, get out of this. So now you will get a link to submit your Troy Ward reimbursement request. So we'll send that out to all the presidencies, and then you can distribute it to people within your organization. So I click on this email. There's my reimbursement request form, and so it comes up. So I'm going to put in my name, hit next, and now I can put in my category. So I have, I know I had a scout camp, so summer camps. So this is summer camps. That's young men, young women, and cubs, and uh, uh, primary girls if those happen in the new curriculum. So summer camps, I'm going to hit next. And this one was $200, and we'll call it encampment registration. And next. So now you see it came up summer camps. That's the last category I used, but now I know I've got a young women item, and I'll hit next. And so now I want to put in my amount, which I have forgotten. So let's go back here. So there's BSA and young women 43.21 for game night. So 43.21, and that was a game night. And next. So again, now it shows your last category. So we click on the little down arrow. This one's for young men. And next. And this one was 1234 combined activity. So 1234 combined activity. Let's just say this was the one on June 11th. And that's more for you to remember in case we ever have any questions that we have to follow up on, which is extremely rare. So I hit next. And so again, you see I'm on young men. So now I know I had one more for activity days. Click there and next. And activity days was 2143. So 2143. And this is supplies. And next. So now that I've put in, and again, so you see it shows activity days, I've put all my inputs in. So note what it says here. Select option 1 done after inputting any other categories. So we put in our category. So now we want to go to the category, which is the first one called done. And next. So now I want to upload my receipts. So I add a file. And then this, so I can select a file from my device. So if you just have one file on your computer, you can just use this. In this case, I put it on my drive. And what I want to find is it's a reimbursement. Reimbursement. So expense reimbursement. One of these, let's just say it's this one. Expense reimbursement. Spelled wrong. I'll just grab that one. And so you can see it's put it right in there. Pay to if it's different from who requested. So this one's to me. We encourage everyone to use electronic funds transfer. This link here will take you to where you can add that ability. It's just in the donation screen. You just use the same account that you use for making donations. So I want to take an electronic funds transfer, comments if you have any, and then submit. And you are done. So you could, if you had another one, you could submit. So basically, you can put multiple receipts all on one expense report in different categories. So, so I'm done there. Don't need to submit another response. So I'm going to close that, and I will close that. So now it should take just a second. And let me refresh here. And so I will get an email, or our clerk will, that says we have a new response. So I can click on that. And this is, you don't need to worry about this, but just to show you what happens after you input it. I can go and view the summary of expense reimbursements. And it's loading. And I want to go to responses. There we go. So I have 4 responses. So Daniel Booth put one in, Marsha Marshall. These were our guinea pigs to test it out. And then I put one in. So I'm going to go to individual. So I'll go to the one I did. And so if I scroll down here, you can see, so activities, I don't have anything, activity days, there's my 2143 for supplies. So you can see it's capturing all that. This automatically populates a spreadsheet with the each, when it was input, who it was, the requester shows that it's done. And so for activity days, I had 2143 for supplies. I had under summer camp, $200 for encampment registration, young men, 1234 for combined activity, young women, 4321 for a game night. And then a little farther to the right here. So here's where you uploaded your receipts. It's saving them in the ward's Google Drive. And so I could click on that and there, and there are the receipts that you input. So we could go in and double check them, verify everything. And with this, we don't have to go through any paperwork. We don't have to file anything. This all gets uploaded into the church system, and it makes it so much easier for those processing donations each week, presumably for you. You get reimbursed faster, and overall, we think it'll be a big time saver for everyone. So that's the way it works. Um, Hope that's helpful. Any questions, contact a member of the bishopric, Chris Prevost, and we can help you out. But hopefully that's pretty explanatory on how to use our new system. Thanks for watching.